Alrighty, looks like we're live. Let me pull it up on my tablet here as well so I can get viewer comments. But yeah, it should be listed now, Jason. So I thought I would do like a weekly, hopefully every Wednesday, we were thinking, just a time of hanging out in the shop, visiting with you guys, chatting a little bit, see if we can get some people on here and start some chat. But also, I'm going to be tinkering around. You should make a standardized live stream thumbnail. Yeah, lots of stuff to do. Good afternoon. Hey there, how you doing? So we've got a few people on here now, so you guys can just comment, ask questions, that kind of thing. In a bit, I'm going to be tinkering with my project Jeep here in a minute. I got the gaskets for the shift motor housing. I've been waiting for those to come in. Got those in, and then I just got to put the brakes back together. Actually, one of the brake caliper mounting pins was kind of shot. I had to order a new one of those, wait for that, so that's why it's still up on jack stands right now. So my idea here was, just to connect with you guys. Oh, there's Bronco Solid. Good morning. So my idea was, and Jason's, was to connect with you guys. I'm thinking Wednesdays, I consistently have Wednesdays off, so maybe Wednesday mornings. Yeah, if you guys have an idea, I look yellow. Yes, I'm jaundiced. Wednesday mornings, I'm consistently off, so thought that'd be a good time to hang out in the shop, visit with you guys. If you're at work, yeah, gives you something else to do. Don't tell your employer, though. Yeah, I'm feeling fine. So anyways, like I said, shift motor housing and brakes on that. We'll get to that here in just a second. Hi there, how you doing? Let's see, got an 88, I'll be able to read it better here. An 88 4.2 auto trans. We put it in gear, it shuts off. Where should I start? So as soon as you're putting it in gear, it shuts off. There is a kill switch, or a, what is that? Oh, I'm blanking on what it's called, where it won't, but normally it won't even let you start it. It's like an ignition, like if it's in gear, it's like an ignition kill. So I'm not sure. Let me think about that for a bit. Bronco said vacuum leak. Safety switch, that's it. Thank you, Bobby. Why else would it go? Yeah, if you have a vacuum, so it just like chokes down and dies, just blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that could be a vacuum leak, and it's also, so it's automatic, it's carbureted, it's an 88, maybe a carburation issue. Yeah, that's why I like fuel injection. Good morning, Bill. How you doing? Chokes down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could do a vacuum test. I don't think Jason Bronco Solid, I don't think he has a video on that, but you can hook vacuum gauges up to your engine just to see if you're getting a lot of variation. If you have a good vacuum, maybe do a little research on what pressures you should be seeing. Jason's saying it's a vacuum, I'd put money on it. All right, Jason's willing to pay you if it's not. Drinking some dark roast, Pike's Place. It's my favorite. Or not Pike's, this is Post Alley. Is that what it's called? Seattle's Best. It's actually really good. But let me get started on this. I can show you guys what I got going on, so we're not just, Dale will pay. Yeah, maybe I'll send you a sticker or something. There you go. Thoughts on axle swapping? Yeah, 30, boy, my comments on here are a little delayed. Dana 30 and 35 from a 2.5 onto a 4-liter with 33s. Thanks, Dale and Bronco Solid. I'm drinking Walmart coffee pod today. Axle swap. So yeah, this has Dana 30 and 35 on it still, which I don't know. I guess it depends what you're doing. If you're going off-roading, doing some moderate off-roading, you can break an axle. My feeling is I'm just going to go until I break an axle, and then I'll do the swap. But if, like on my daily driver where I really don't wheel it that hard, my Dana 30 is fine. I'm running 32s on it, 33s, that's probably fine. I wouldn't go any bigger than that. You start getting too big of a tire and it's just too much for these axles. what really surprised me is the JK. I was like, no way, the new JK, or new to me, new JKs have a Dana 30 on the front end, like the, what is it, the, not the Rubicon, but the Sierra and Sahara and the Sport. They have a Dana 30. It's like, come on, let's upgrade that a little bit. Hi from the Netherlands. Oh, hey, good morning or evening. It must be late there. Let's see here. My buddy has an XJ with a Dana 30 up front. On 35, he beats the crap out of it. They're pretty tough axles. The 35 is the weak one. Yeah, you're probably gonna, yeah, you might break the 35 first. But boy, the 30s, you start taking it apart and looking at it, it's a little, it's kind of small. You can break a 35 on the road, LOL. New, only 13 years old. New, only 13 years old. What does he mean? Anyways, let's get started on doing this shift motor housing, and then I gotta do a differential fluid change on this. If you guys saw my video of doing the axle leak on this, the fluid that was coming out is just nasty. It's got water in it. 9-inch rears in the Bronco. Actually, yeah, I have another. Hang on, let me walk around with you guys a little bit. 8.8, 8.8 in your YJ. There you go. Hang on, Bobby. This is the part that makes Bronco Solid sick. Walking around, moving the camera. Oh boy, puke time. So let's see what we got over here. This was part of my fungus deal where I got the engine. Look what I got here, guys. 8.8, 3.73 out of a Ford. Yeah, so I got an axle upgrade coming one of these years once I get time. But yeah, let me get to work here. Try not to make you guys sick. Oh, I should have got my little what's this, my Gorilla Pod ready so I can set you guys down, because yeah, that's not going to work real well. Be so much easier with the Gorilla Pod. Let me set that up real quick. This is the part of live streaming. Sometimes you guys might have to entertain yourself. I can't see all the comments because I'm doing other stuff. I just started on my 2006 LJ, inspired by you to get a Jeep and change oil pan and rear main seal. Success. Awesome. Good job. I'm glad the videos could help you out. And if I missed some of your comments, sorry. It's just, yeah, things are streaming by. Can't quite get to them all, but it's fun hanging out with you guys, visiting, chatting. You can see what is going on in the garage. I need this piece. I need another Gorilla Pod. Actually, I got a smaller one somewhere. Yeah, I'll get this set up better and better as the weeks go by. But what do you guys think? Wednesday mornings? Does that work for you guys? I hope so, because that's when I'm off. And I'm thinking 9 o'clock my time. I was thinking 8 o'clock, but I don't know. Normally I'm up pretty early. I was up today at, what, 6:30 on my day off. So I'm just setting up my Gorilla Pod here so you guys can follow along as I crawl under the Jeep here and get to this shift motor housing. The new gasket came in from Amazon finally. There we go. I have a 90 YJ. I have a 90 YJ. Have to replace the passenger fender, completely rusted. Do you have any videos on that? Thanks for helping us out. No, I don't have a video on that yet. In the future, Jason and I are going to be doing some body work and paint. I have a lot of nicks and dings and damage on this guy that I gotta fix up. Here, try not to just focus on my face if I'm making you sick there, Jason. A lot of body work on this one. Let me flip the camera around here. So the back end here, kind of crunched up. Yeah, quite a bit of body work to do. Some rust here. This is a little concerning. It's kind of dented in a bit. Gonna have to bang that out, grind it off, get down to some good metal there. Go back to where you can see me. Somebody else said good morning. Good morning, guys. So, good morning, Jeep Solid. Greetings from Chicago. Chicago. I love Chicago dogs. I have a 98 Cherokee with 200,000 miles on it, so not very many miles. Updated your front lights, LOL. Bobby, hey, rust on the same spot. Oh, yeah. Must be a common area. I think it, well, what happens is people hit that. That's why you have those rock guards on there, right? People hit that part of the body when you're off-roading or whatever, and it just cracks it, breaks the paint, breaks the metal, kind of crunches things up a bit, and then you start getting rust. So I'll try to, where did I put my Gorilla Pod? There we are. I'll try to visit with you guys while I'm working on this, but actually I need to look up the torque specs on that shift motor housing. I don't remember off the top of my head. Just snug should probably be fine. But let's make sure we get it right. Hey, from Vegas. Summer's about to come over and it's sizzling. Yeah, it's getting hot down there, huh? We get, where I'm at, it gets kind of warm, but not like Vegas. Let's see. Steering, suspension, brakes. Here we are. Let's see if it's, do they call it the shift motor housing in here? Maybe you guys could Google it for me real quick. Maybe find it quicker than I can. Shift lever, transmit. I know it's in here. Or maybe it was in the Chilton. Sometimes I find things in the Haynes that's not in the Chilton. Sometimes the Chilton, but it's not in the Haynes. A little bit painful. Let's see. 113. Wow. So it was too much hassle swap. Southwest Virginia. Hey, good. What time is it there? Lunchtime? Just got here. What are you looking for? I'm looking for the shift motor housing torque specification. It's not much. The shift motor housing torque spec. Brakes, suspension, steering, drivetrain. Come on, Mike, see if you can find it faster than me. Oh, here we are, shift collar. I'm getting close. Oh, that's 87 to 91, 92. I don't like how Chilton listed in the, here we are. No, that's hub. 8 foot-pounds. What? 8 foot-pounds? Like finger tight? Where are we at? If equipped with command track shift, make sure the fork engages the collar. Yep, tighten the bolts to 8 foot-pounds. Dang, mine doesn't even go down that low. How many inch-pounds is that? On the left side, blah, blah, blah. Okay, 8 foot-pounds. How many inch-pounds is that? Let's look it up real quick. Foot-pounds to inch-pounds. Is it 12 to 1? I don't want to assume. Because when I start assuming things, that's where I become wrong. Foot-pounds to inch-pounds. 8 foot-pounds, really? I'm doing math live, yep. Let's see, yeah, 1 foot-pounds equal to 12 inch-pounds. So what would that be? 8, 80, and then, so, carry the 1, 96, right? 8 times 12, 96. Cool. Inch-pounds, here we come. And my torque wrench is missing. So it's down here ready to go. Yes, blah. Ah, Jason and his motion sickness. Let's get you guys down here to grind level. Okay, 96. Let's just get this ready. 80, 96. Perfect. That guy. Back you guys up a little bit. My bolts. I'll drag you guys underneath here in a minute. You can see what we got going on. Where are these guys? Yep, 11 millimeter. Trying to get it all set up here so I can spend less time fiddling under there. And I need to organize my sockets better. So that new gasket from Amazon. Boy, the color is just not good. Or the lighting on the phone. So I actually ordered a few of these because, yeah, with all the projects I work on, I go through quite a few of them. With shipping, it really wasn't much different at all, ordering 1 versus ordering 3, so now I got a few spares on hand. So this guy's ready. And I think that's it. What else? Let me get some lights under here too so you guys can see what we're doing together. Well, I'm working in the shop. You guys are working at your jobs, or maybe not. Maybe you're furloughed. 96, 96, blah. Your hands are glowing. No engine swap. Buy a second YJ. Somebody's doing an engine swap? All right, come underneath with me. There we go. Crawling under the Jeep. What are you guys up to? Are you working or are you not? You're at home, just bored, nothing to do. So you thought you'd watch a guy crawl under his Jeep? Can't really see comment. Yeah, basically just take the dash apart and pull it. There's conversations going on that I don't know what you guys are talking about. But here's some behind the scenes working on the Jeep. Yeah, lighting's good enough for you. Let me see if I back it off here. It's all about the lighting. Well, okay, look at that nice shiny ship motor housing. New gasket, my surface is all cleaned up here, nice and shiny. Shiny clean. And new gasket. Make sure we engage the collar. I'm always nervous about that. Like, did it grab it? end. Oh, I need a lift. All right, bolt this guy up, hook our connections up. And then, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the fluid coming out of this was just terrible. Milky, probably from my axle seal leak. The differential vent, so you know, you got a vent out the back of your differential up here. My other Jeep, it was completely missing. So I made a video on it a long time ago. But that's where water was getting in on my other Jeep. It was just sucking it right in the vent. So I don't know, the previous owner just broke it off. Why am I using my... Well, my other one's going to be too much. Manual tools here, not my electric driver. Because remember, we're only going 8 foot-pounds. That is not much. So let me know if Wednesday mornings work for you guys. What I'm thinking is if I do something consistent, like kind of talking to Jason about it a little bit, if I do something consistent, you know, that you guys know, like, hey, every Wednesday at, you know, 9 o'clock, Dale's going to be live, then, you know, you can just tune in, see what I'm up to. Sometimes sometimes it might be just hanging out, answering questions, having coffee. I need an adapter, and I have it here somewhere. Oh. Hang on. My problem is I left this project let's see, it's 12:29 here in Ohio. That's not the adapter I need. Where's my other? I need 1/4 to 3/8. And it's not my normal spot. And I had left it, that's the trouble with leaving a project like this for a week. Huh. Well, it's just missing. So that ain't gonna work. I'll just have to do it snug for right now. I have a little 1/4 to 3/8. It's my dumb inch-pound torque wrench here. It takes a 1/4. It's a 1/4 drive. Unless I have a, yeah, I don't think I have a 11mm 1/4 inch socket. That other little guy that's around here somewhere, I know it. Well, let's move on. We'll just do it snug for right now and we'll find that and torque it later. Just Try to get them relatively even. You guys never misplace any tools, right? Let's hook up our fancy vacuum. Any of you guys upgrade yours to the cable? Something I need to probably do. One more piece. Ow. Oh. This is the little sensor, so when the fork moves over, when it pushes the collar over, locks in place, it just releases or depresses that, tells you if you're in four-wheel drive or not. So if you put yourself in four-wheel drive, you know you're not, but it's not indicating it. It might be just a problem with your little sensor right here. Ah. Let's tighten this guy down. And my little bracket right here that we forgot to hook up. And this just holds the wire in place. You guys should have mentioned in the comment, hey, you forgot the little wire. You forgot the bracket. And our sensor. There we go. All hooked up, good as new. Get some of my junk out from under here. Get you guys out from under here. Watch your head. Ow. There we go. Man, I'm really thinking about it, but I got my YJ. I'm in California. But I got my YJ. I'm in California. I like the East Coast. And it's got no rust. A real hard find. Yeah, finding no rust. That's huge. I live. Yep. Something to have on while I think Dale should live stream when he produces his main videos. Give us behind the scenes look. I think people would find it interesting. Time to get a TJ. Yeah. Check online. All right, let's get some of this out of the way. Move you guys out of the way a little bit. Make Jason sick. Whoa. And we'll finish putting this guy together so we can drive it. Brake caliper. So maybe I'll pull you guys back in. I had to, let me show you. Let me show you. Running out of options. What year? Bobby, Jonathan, thanks for joining, guys. Bobby's been here, but... So, what do we got going on here? I had to order a new brake caliper mounting pin as well. The other one started to kind of strip out. This is, yeah, that's my bad one. So my other good one's in there. Always ordering new parts. Let me see. What do we got going on here? Torqued. Yeah, my hub bolts. Yeah, these guys are all double checking some of my work here. Because like I said, I left this for a week. Yeah, those guys are all done. Brake caliper is set. One bolt is in. Let's get a little grease on this other guy. Let me get some grease. I'll be right back. Then some new differential fluid after this is done. And we'll be able to drive PJ here. Gonna need to do a complete brake job on this guy sometime soon as well. What do we got here? We got, it's like a 12 point. Good thing I have my 12 point socket set. Although I don't think it has the right size. Dang. Check my other tools. I'm just trying to find the right bit that'll fit this new brake caliper pin. Oh, so close. So close. What else you guys got going on? Oh! Oops. Oh, you just pulled pieces of your main bearing out of your oil pan? That's a sad day. Gonna pull the old 6-cylinder out for a rebuild. Yeah, that's tough. But it'll be a fun project, right? Keep you busy. Hopefully it's not your daily driver. There we go. Hey, I found my adapter. That's the little guy I was looking for. Where's the camera? Yeah, that little guy. Turned up. I can torque that properly now. That was from the shift motor housing, torquing to 96 inch-pounds. It's all set up. I may as well just do it now. Just get it done before I forget. I knew I had it here somewhere. See how close I was. Boy. Farther off than I thought. At least I didn't overdo it. There we go. 8 foot-pounds. All right, done with that guy. Is the guy that fit here? No. Brake caliper mounting pins. I want to say that these guys were 132 inch-pounds. Off the top of my head, $132 inch-pounds on the brake caliper mounting pins. Sound right? From my memory. Let's see here. Brakes. Torque spec. Here, you guys want to see? 11 foot-pounds? Let's see. Caliper mounting pins. This is a 92. Look at that. 132 inch-pounds from memory. Not bad. There we go. Just get them snug here. And yes. That guy's quarter. There's my adapter. The bummer part is I'm going to have 2 different mounting pins on here. Probably should have ordered them as a set, but oh well. That guy, and this guy doesn't quite grab nicely on there. 11/32. 5/16. Millimeter, 8mm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another 12-point socket to torque that guy. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to dig around and find the proper bit for that. So I don't have it right here. So I think I'm gonna have to dig around a little bit. I got a bin full of extra sockets here. So I just don't have one that fits nicely on that new brake caliper mounting pin. So how far are we into this? 39, 40 minutes. That's probably long enough. You guys sitting around watching me in the shop. $900 parts, $600 for necessary shop work. Are we talking rebuild cost? What's that? What do you think the price range would be for a rebuild? Pistons, rods, bearings, ballpark, off the head guess. So let's see, 17 range for the rebuild. Pistons, rods, bearings, all that. Go check out, I have a video on what my rebuild cost, my engine rebuild with the machine work and everything. Go check that video out. I listed all the, very specifically, all the parts, machine shop cost, everything, and I link Engine Tech's, oh shoot, I can't put you guys up there. I link Engine Tech's, oh, football's on. Engine Tech's rebuild kit and all that. So I do a price breakdown there. I forget exactly what it was. I did get a comment recently which cracked me up. Some guy commented about, I said it was $300 for hot tanking, honing, or boring and honing, I think it was what it was. And some guy commented like, $300, I highly doubt that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I got the receipt to prove it. Like, people are just crazy. I don't know. If you're watching and you're the guy that made that comment, like, honestly, I have the receipt. Like, I don't know. People, I guess they have nothing better to do but question and make comments like that. Right? Yeah. So anyways, let me know. You guys can leave a comment after this video is done. If you want me to do this on Wednesdays, today was just kind of clean up, wrap this up, tinkering around in the shop a little bit. Really rare Jeep, apparently because its flex plate is discontinued. Oh, what Jeep was that? I missed the comment. That's the trouble with having it on my phone is you guys comment, and if I don't read, keep streaming. See you, Dale. You can get a master rebuild kit, good quality, for $500. Get a master rebuild kit. Yeah, Jason's like, yeah, just keep going. Don't worry about it. Idiots on board sometimes. Yep, that's true. Oh, I don't worry about it. Every once in a while I get comments from people that, like, you fool, you don't know what you're doing. It's like, well, yeah. Not very often. Most of the time, most of the Jeep community, people are just great. Like, I'm just an average guy, just a normal dude doing what I can. I'm not a professional mechanic, obviously. I just figure out how to do things, get it done, share my experiences with you guys. Harbor Freight tools. Yeah, honestly, I like Harbor Freight. I use a lot of their stuff. They are disposable tools sometimes. You break them and you go get a new one. Or some of their stuff has a lifetime warranty. I've broken sockets and extensions and things and brought it back, and they just give you a brand new one. I found that their adapter, what is it, a 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter on torquing lug nuts fails at 100 foot-pounds. And I discovered that because I think I broke like 2 of them at 100 foot-pounds. 90 foot-pounds, you're fine. 100 foot-pounds, it breaks. So anyways, Harbor Freight is good for the home mechanic. If you're a professional, you'd lose your shirt on trying to make a living. Yeah, for a home mechanic, it's great. So anyways, 44 minutes, 45 minutes. I think that's a long enough live stream. Let me know what you guys think. Wednesday mornings, hang out, have some shop talk. If I can, on Wednesdays, I'll do live streams if I'm working on my other projects and just kind of set you guys in the corner and let you see behind the scenes of what I'm doing, of how it goes making a video. Normally I can't run a sports center in the background. Bobby Flay, didn't the Ghostbusters guy say that? See you next Wednesday. All right, yeah, let me know what time, Bill. I think you should host some Q&A as well. Works for me. Wednesday it is. Yeah, are you guys at work? Are you going to be back to work? Are you at home? Because, yeah, most people on Wednesday mornings, I think, would be working, but when you do your live streams, can you set a Premiere countdown? Yeah, that's a good idea. So people know it's coming. You need to just figure out exactly how to do that on my phone. I know how to set a Premiere on my other videos, but I'm sure I can do it. I'll look into it. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Leave a comment down below. And let's figure out how to end this thing properly. Because last time I messed it up. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I do, but that's how I did it last time and it messed it up. Well, I guess we'll give it another try. All right, guys.